Summary of the Cardinal. Though the play is set in Italy, James Shirley indirectly criticizes the English court to while directly. So it is also important for the NET exam. The question is coming from here, and the summary is also very much interesting. Let's see. So directly attacking the corrupt Italian court system. Okay. The Duchess lost her husband before he could uh, consummate their marriage. She is yet a virgin. Everybody praises the Duchess for her good behavior and chastity, and the king and the lords of the court want her to get remarried to a pardon suitable person. Okay. The cardinal is uh, inter interested in arranging the duchess marriage to his nephew Colombo, who is a warlord. uh, this marriage will increase the cardinal's political power. The king appreciates Colombo, and he is based towards the cardinal too. Thus, he promises the Duchess' hand to Colombo. Alvarez is also an able courtier, but he is forced to give up his claim. The Duchess discusses the men of court with her maid Celinda and Valeria. Celinda praises Colombo for his bravery and skill at the battleground. Valeria suggests that Colombo is a savage. She praises Alvarez for his suave and gentle nature. The Duchess also likes Alvarez, but she is suspicious of Valeria and wonders if she is a spy upon my heart. Alfonso brings news that the Aragonese are planning to attack Italy. The Italian army is unprepared. Colombo, Alfonso, and Hernando discuss the war strategies, and the king announces Colombo as the leader of his army at the war front. Hernando is an equally brave and able soldier whose heroics is often eclipsed by Colombo. Before going to the war, Colombo meets the Duchess and bids goodbye. The Duchess maintains her prestige and pretends that she actually cares and is worried for him. The king also meets Colombo before he gets to the war and announces that the Duchess will be married to Colombo right after his return from the battleground. When the Duchess finds solitude, she curiouses her situation and wishes for Colombo's death during the war so that she may marry Alvarez, her first love. On the war front, despite the bigger strength of the opponent, Colombo and Hernando's battle tactics help them going upper hand. Colombo decides to restrict Hernando from taking any active part in the war at an opponent time. When the Duchess learns about the initial success of Colombo against the enemy, she gets worried. She writes a letter to Colombo in which also pleads him to release her from the marriage contract so that she may marry Alvarez. When Colombo reads the letter, he gets mad. He gets mad. He wonders why Duchess didn't tell him that she doesn't want to marry him, right? When he wants to meet her before coming to the battleground. Ultimately, he sends his mind on the thought that the Duchess actually wants him to return as soon as possible, and hence she wrote such a letter. He too pretends the game and writes back a letter offering her release from the proposed marriage contract. Meanwhile, the Duchess plays nice with the Cardinal as she doesn't want to annoy him in the court. Alvarez succeeds in doing an important favor for the king, and he asks him to allow him to marry the Duchess. The king says that he already promised the Duchess to Colombo. However, if Colombo decides to release the Duchess, then Alvarez may marry her. Right then, the Duchess brings the letter of Colombo in which he wrote her to be released from the marriage contract. The Cardinal gets very upset and blames Colombo for ruining his future political prospects. Celinda and Valeria couldn't believe that. Colombo released the Duchess? The king fulfills his promise and sanctions the marriage of Alvarez and the Duchess. At the same time, it is announced that Colombo, Alfonso, and Hernando are returning from the battleground after gaining victory. The king arranges for a mosque to celebrate the marriage of Alvarez and the Duchess. Colombo joins the mosque disguised as a wizard and kills Alvarez. He takes responsibility from murdering Alvarez while blaming the Duchess from witchcraft and malice. He shows the Duchess letter in which she pleaded for him to release her. He says that the letter proves that the Duchess tried to ruin his prestige. Thus, he claimed that the murder of Alvarez is his revenge and justice. The king says that he is equally responsible for Alvarez's murder as he sided with the Duchess without inquiring about the letter from Colombo, but he refuses the pardon Colombo. The cardinal here he is the king. Okay. The cardinal asks Colombo to beg for his life, but Colombo denies and accepts the punishment. Rumors are rife that the king will ultimately pardon him. Pardon him means pardon Colombo for his heroics in the on the battle. So the Duchess complains about the ill action of Colombo to her maid Celinda, who likes him. Celinda defends Colombo, and the Duchess says that he is a savage. Colombo was hearing all this from outside the room. He forcibly enters and says that Duchess is not worth his attention anymore. He then says that Celinda is much more worthy than the Duchess and leaves the room. The Duchess cheats Celinda for gaining the attention of Colombo, who retorts that the Duchess is now feeling jealous of her and leaves. Celinda becomes the mistress of Colombo, whom he promised to marry soon. Hernando meets the Duchess and offers help in exacting revenge for the murder of Alvarez. He himself um, wants revenge against Colombo for not allowing him any credit for the victory against the Aragonese. The Duchess says that Hernando is the only living man whom she now loves, and she will marry him if she succeeds in murdering Colombo. The Cardinal realized that the Duchess desires revenge. He meets her and begs her to pardon Colombo. He tells her how important he is for kingdom and how many good deeds he has done for the king. The Duchess seems to agree with the Cardinal that Colombo is a worthy man for the kingdom. However, when the Cardinal goes away, she says to herself that nothing but Colombo's death will soothe, uh, smooth her heart. Hernando challenged Colombo for a duel, a sword fight, until one of the uh, components' death. Colombo doesn't want to fight against Hernando but agrees. Both kill each other's second man at the ground. Colombo is about to win as he snatches Hernando's sword. However, he doesn't want to kill Hernando and gets relaxed. In that moment, uh, d- Hernando kill Colombo and run away, and Celinda is pregnant with Colombo's child without actual marriage. That's why she also runs away. The Duchess is happy about the murder of Colombo. She wonders why Hernando runs away and didn't come to her to claim her. The cardinal is very sad and angry about his nephew's death. He planned for revenge against the duchess. However, he finds the way to exact that revenge as she is a lady, and even if he kills her, he thinks that death will be too little punishment for her. So he decided to snatch her virginity first, malign her, shoot her chastity with his rifle first, and then murder her. He visits the Duchess and offers her a tonic to drink. Then he tries to rape her. Hernando appears and attacks the Cardinal, injuring him while saving the Duchess. The king also appears and the Cardinal asks for pardon before he died. He says that he was too angry about the murder of Colombo. He says that he already poisoned the Duchess, who will die soon, as the tonic she given her as poisonous. He says that now he doesn't want the Duchess to die, and offers and antidotes for the poison. To prove his point, he drinks some of the antidotes himself, and then offers it to the Duchess to save her life. So the king nods, and the Duchess drinks the supposed antidote. Supposed, okay. The cardinal smiles and says that now his revenge is fulfilled because the tonic wasn't poisonous. Rather, the supposed antidote is actual poison. The court healer comes and check the cardinal and the duchess both. He declared that Alvarez wounded was minor, but the poison that the cardinal drink will its drink. their drink will soon kill him. The Duchess also dies because of the poison. The king orders their bodies to be prepared for the lost rites and the plays ends here. This is a beautiful play. Please, uh, read it. It's very beautiful and it's also important for NET exam. So please stay connected with me. Comment, shares, and like. Subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.